So romantic dinner, it's all about timing, I think.
It is.
Right. So we need to get those potatoes started. Yep. You're doing Hasselback?
I'm doing a Hasselback potato. I'm trying to make mine simple, but yet elegant and romantic. First of all, I'm going to find a nice potato that will kind of sit flat because I need to cut this into real small slices. So I'm going to put my potato in between two wooden spoons. I'm going to go down all the way till I hit.
Oh, that is so smart.
Slices.
So you're doing what, like about 1/8 of an inch? Wow,
Very,
that's going to be
thin.
like an accordion, for goodness sake.
Yeah. See, I'm just using the wooden spoon as a guide.
And I can hear you hitting those wooden spoons.
Yeah.
So that's great because
Thank
you're
goodness,
definitely
right?
not going to cut all the way through.
No, I will not cut all the way through.
Very smart, Diane.
Okay.
I learned something new every day. I'm just going to do a twice baked potato. I have a couple potatoes that I have scrubbed, and I'm just going to poke a few holes. Be careful, folks, when you do this at home. And then I like to rub my potato with just a little coating of olive oil. I want that skin to be a little crispy. Now we're both using the same temperature, 400. So the potatoes are going to take about an hour to cook for both of us.
Mm-hmm. So I've cut my potato, but now I want to season this up a little bit. So I'm going to take this mixture of melted butter that I have, and I've added some herbs to get it inside all those little ridges. And then I also want to heavily salt and pepper this. A little salt, a little more salt. And that's all I need to do for my potato. And about halfway through, got another one that I've already cut. About halfway through, I'm going to slather some more of this melted butter mixture.
Well, I'm baking one extra potato. I'm doing twice baked. I have to scoop out the center. I want to make sure I have a backup in case I scoop and go too far and put a hole in it or something, or tear it.
That's a good idea.
It won't hurt. Let's just put it that way. It's not going to hurt.
That's a good trick.
Okay, so 400 degrees. We're going to check it after half an hour.
Yep.
So to start my twice baked potatoes, I've removed the cooked potatoes, and I was able to tell that they're done by inserting a knife, and it goes in nicely. Just cool enough that I can handle them. Cut a nice even top off like that. I'm going to save those tops. Just be careful. They are warm, but it's easier to scoop out the flesh of the potato when they're still warm. Now I'm going to take a bowl, and I'm just going to spoon some of the potato, and I'm going to try to get close to the edge. You want to leave maybe 1/4 of an inch diameter all the way around. Take your time. I always bake one extra potato in case I make a mistake and my hand gets a little crazy and I end up putting a hole in there. I don't want to do that. Because remember, this is a romantic dinner. It's all about presentation. So my potato has been, all the flesh has been scooped out, and I have a real nice boat here. I have the same top to potato. Just going to set that right there. One of my friends gave me this idea, and what I like about it is when you put the top in and layer it like that, what happens is it just gives you another layer so that when you fill your potato, it's going to mound up a little bit and just look all the fuller. So that's a good. So now we're going to go ahead and mash our potatoes, and I have a nice amount of butter, a generous amount of pepper, salt. Mash that together. I'm also adding some sour cream. You could use whipping cream if you have it. You could use Greek yogurt. You just need something for creaminess. Okay, so there we go. It looks beautiful. I want to add a little bit of cheddar cheese. We're going to sprinkle some on top as well. And then some chopped parsley for color. I don't like using a mixer with this because I don't want it to be gluten-y. I want it nice and fluffy. I'm gonna go ahead and scoop this in here. Oh yeah. Look how pretty that is already. We're not even done. Okay, I'm gonna set that one aside, fill this one, and then see what I have left over. And then we'll divvy it up between the two. Wow, wow. I love making these darn things. Now this is something you can get to this point and stop if you wanted to. Set it aside, put it on a baking tray. I have this one. And you could get to that point, and then when you're ready, just pop it in the oven or in the broiler and heat it enough so that the top gets real crusty and heated through. The last thing I want to do is I'm going to put a little bit of chopped bacon on here, because everything's better with bacon. Pre-cooked. And then finally a little more cheddar cheese. So now these are ready to go back in the oven. It's going to take about 20 to 25 minutes to heat all the way through. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to that YouTube channel, Gourmet or Good Enough. Ciao!